Hey, and welcome to another Tech Tuesday. This is Chad from Ascension Worship. This week I've got one simple trick, something that you're definitely going to want to share with your worship leader. This one simple trick can absolutely make or break the beginning of your worship set. And that one simple trick is to, hey, what do you say? Yes, it's that time again. It's Tech Tuesday. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. This one simple trick is actually very simple. What you're going to do is before the band is done rehearsing, you're going to ask them to reset song 1. This may sound obvious to some of you, but you'd be surprised at how many churches do not do this. And they take their settings from song 4 and try to start the worship set when there's a crowd in front of you, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of things that are wrong. Well, this makes sense because a lot of us rehearse our songs in order. And when song 1 is happening during rehearsal, you're still trying to get your mix together. By the time you get to song 4, you got the mix together pretty well. However, some of those settings are not going to apply properly to song 1 because it's probably a different tempo, it's probably a different level of tracks and energy, and there's probably a different worship leader singing song 1 versus song 4. So when you go back and you reset song 1, it gives you a chance to make all those settings right for that song so that when that song starts and there's a crowd in front of your band, it's going to come in the way you want it to right away. Now, kind of a second part to this trick is it allows you to practice your transitions going into song 1. And again, a lot of churches do not practice this, and you end up looking kind of foolish sometimes when you're actually having a crowd in front of you. So one thing I would suggest that you do is if you have like a countdown video or something going into song 1, practice the last 30 seconds of that countdown video going into song 1. This allows you to have the band figure out exactly when they need to fire the tracks. Maybe there's a pad that's playing that you need to know when to fade that in to make that transition not sound awkward. And then very, very importantly, and again, so many churches get this wrong, it gives your worship leader the chance to practice what are they going to say to the crowd when the tracks start. And I see a lot of worship leaders will either say something silly or they'll overshoot the amount of time they have and start running into the verse, and then it just messes up the entire song. Well, when you reset song 1, you can go through and practice all these things so that you know exactly how you're going to present yourself to the crowd when they're there in front of you. So this one tip really, really makes a difference. It really sets your team up for a win. I highly suggest that you try reset song 1. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful to someone out there. This is definitely one of those videos that I suggest that you share with your worship leader. Again, it can make a huge difference. I appreciate you watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share. And until next time, have a great week. Again, this is Chad from Ascension Worship. I hope this has been helpful for you and your team. Come back here every Tuesday for new information.